On July 7th, 2025, the capital's bustling streets turned into a scene straight out of a dystopian movie. No matatus, no hawkers, no vibing crowds, just police barricades, officers on horseback, and the faint whiff of maandamano in the air. This is the story of Saba 2025, where Nairobi's central business district CBD became a ghost town, and Kenyans are asking, how can a president be this scared of his own people? Let's dive in. Saba, July 7th, has long been Kenya's day of defiance, rooted in the 1990s fight for multi-party democracy. Fast forward to 2025, and the spirit of resistance is alive, fueled by Gen Z's anger over corruption, police brutality, and a government that seems out of touch. Last year's anti-finance bill protest saw over 60 lives lost, and today, Kenyans are back to honor the fallen and demand accountability. But the government, they are not rolling out the red carpet. Picture this. You are heading to work, but at every turn, Thika Road, Uhuru Highway, Jogoo Road, police roadblocks stop you dead. From Guru Nanak to Roysambu, Ngong Road to Kasarani, Nairobi's arteries were dogged with razor wire and riot gear. Commuters were forced to abandon matatus and trek into the CBD on foot. Some likened the scene to Haiti's war-torn streets. The government's message, stay out. But Kenyans, they are not ones to back down. Over at Kangemi, Wayaki Way was a no-go zone. Police barricades stretched across the road, and no cars, not even a boda could slip through. Long-distance buses were left stranded outside Kabete police station, their drivers shaking their heads in frustration. The city was on lockdown, and the tension was thicker than a Nairobi traffic jam on a Friday evening. All these just to keep protesters away from State House and Parliament. Imagine being told to walk to work because the government decided your matatu cannot enter the CBD. That was the reality for thousands of Nairobians. From Roysambu to Madaraka, people trekked under the hot sun, their workplaces in sight but out of reach. PSVs were grounded and the city's pulse slowed to a crawl. Yet, in true Kenyan fashion, the spirit of resilience shone through, because if there is one thing we know, it is how to keep moving forward. Nairobi's CBD, usually buzzing with life, was a ghost town. Kenyatta Avenue, silent. Moi Avenue, deserted. Shops pulled down their shutters, fearing unrest, and the only sound was the clop of police horses patrolling the streets. The government declared July 7th a working day, but how do you work when you can't even get to your office? The irony was not lost on anyone. And then there were the horses. Yes, you heard that right. Police on horseback straight out of colonial playbook, patrolling Nairobi's empty streets. From Valley Road to Lathi's Road, the show of force was unmistakable. Razor wire barricaded State House and Parliament as if the government feared a full-scale invasion. But the real question is, who is the enemy here? The people or the system? Across social media and on the ground, Kenyans had one burning question. How can President William Ruto be this scared of his own citizens? From X to the streets, the sentiment was clear. People are fed up with a government that barricades its own capital to silence dissent. The Saba 2025 movement is not just about protest, it is about a generation demanding change in a country where the cost of living, corruption, and police brutality keeps stacking up.
lakini tunaomba Mungu aweze kuwa na maandamano ya amani siku ya leo, sababu hii Kenya ni yetu, tunahitaji kuwa na amani. Kwa hivyo naomba tu hapa CBD, naomba tu kama kutakuwa na maandamano yote iwe maandamano ya amani, kwa sababu nakuta wakati mwingine kuna uharibifu wa biashara, wa duka zimefungwa hapa, hakuna magari. Kwa hivyo kama mkazi wa Nakuru hapa na ambaye anafanya kazi kwa sekta matatu, naomba tu amani kwa vijana wetu.
Matarajio yangu ni kwamba tunaomba Mungu ya kwamba kama maandamano haya yangefanywa kwa amani, jambo hili lingetufurahisha sana. Maana tukiangalia kama kule sokoni, kama sasa wamefunga soko, hatufanyi kazi kwa sasa, na hasa wafanya biashara wengine washatoroka mpaka kwenda manyumbani. Sasa kile ambacho ningekuwa katika matarajio ya siku hii ya leo, kama sisi tukiwa wa Kenya, niomba ya kwamba kila vijana wote wanaokuja hapa tauni hii, kwamba wanapoandamana waandamane kwa amani, ili kwamba biashara nyingi kama vile hapo nyuma vile kulivyokuwa hapa, sio vijana wengi ambao ni wabaya, lakini kuna baadhi ya wengine kukiwa kama na maandamano kama haya wanakuwa na ile chances ya kuja kufanya ule uharibifu. Ndio unaona katika maduka sasa, ukiangalia katika maduka hapa utakuta kwamba wamechomelea zile milango na weldings zile, ili kwamba sasa wale vijana wasije waka.
So what is next for Kenya? The Saba protests are not just a one-day event. They are a symptom of a deeper unrest. Gen Z is leading the charge, using social media to rally and resist, much like they did in 2024.
Monday is not a public holiday. We are expected across the Republic of Kenya to be in our offices, in all the regional offices, in all the sub-county offices in the Republic of Kenya. In Nairobi, we are expected to report work as per the human resource policies and procedures manual.
With elections looming and public anger simmering, 2025 could be a turning point. Will the government listen, or will Nairobi's streets stay locked down? One thing is for sure, the order of maandamano is not going away anytime soon. Newsroom, Maisha TV, Reader Kering Chebet.